Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day today. And enjoying themselves. Let me know if the music is let me know if the music is not too loud. All right. Just want to get some people in here today. Welcome, 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 welcome. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Hit that like button. Come on in. All right, let's go. Get on in here. Calling y'all in here. All right, come on in. I'm looking for some people who are ready to look within themselves and see themselves having what they want. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, come on in here. We got 5 people in here so far. It's only 2 minutes. Peace, peace, peace. Hello to the 5 people in the chat. We've got 5 people. We got 5 likes. We're just getting started. We're going to allow some more people to come in here. Just continue to just relax and be energized by the good vibes that you feel while you're in here. All right, allow the peace to take over your mind and relax your body and put you in a state of relaxation. All right, put you in a state of peace, put you in a state of bliss and happiness. All right, we're about to get right into this video right here. I mean, this live stream right here. So come on in, y'all. Come on in here. Everybody, come on in. I'm not sure why it fluctuates like that. I might have to, yeah, I'm not sure why it fluctuates like that. It'll have like a certain amount of people in here, and then people will leave, and then it'll have people come back, and then it looks like it kicks some people out. But we're doing good right now, and I have a feeling this is going to be a really, really great live stream. All right, this is going to be a live one. Yeah, it's going to be a live one. All right. So once everybody gets in here and people start to communicate and people start to hop in the chat, we'll get started. But we're just gonna relax for now. All right, we're just gonna prime ourselves. We're gonna program ourselves to have a good live stream. Yo, you could grab your notebook, grab a notebook and pen right now while you're waiting. You can grab a notebook and a pen. If you want to participate, all right, I do participating live streams where you will participate. You're gonna participate with us here. So grab your pen, grab your pad. All right, and we're gonna get straight to it. Grab your pen and grab your pad, and we are about to get straight to it. I've been doing a lot of this on my Drew Nation page, but I figured I might as well do some over here too. Because with all the things that I have going on right now, I have to really focus in. on certain things. So I might be taking a little break from my Drew Nation page, and I might be over here a little bit more, but I'm still gonna be over there. Plus, I just got this phone, so I have to do some things. I gotta change some things around. So I'm still working out the kinks with everything. But I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. All right, I hope everybody had a good day, enjoyed their weekend, and I just want to bring this beginning of this next week, of this current week, we're into a good start. All right, we're most definitely about to bring this week we're into a good start. So we got 11 people in here, and it's probably not subscribers because nobody's saying anything. I'm not sure if it's the chat. Dimitri say, well, you know what? It might be the chat because Dimitri probably would have said something else by now. Try to say something. But as long as everybody can see me, I'll take it. Okay, cool. All right. Sometimes well, we all know what happens. Happy birthday to you. Who is ready? And this is the perfect week for you to do this. This is the perfect time for you to do this because you can make a birthday wish come true. All right, you could use this to make a birthday wish come true for you. And they put real stuff in movies, so don't let this go over your head. All right, don't let this go over your head. Don't let this go over your head. They put a lot of real stuff in movies, especially when it pertains to children, because if you don't, unless you end up like a child, you won't enter into the kingdom of heaven. All right, so that's why they're always showing magical stuff having to do with like surrounding children and like their dream states and movies and things like that, because they know it is are obtaining things that you desire is actually possible, and I'm sure you all know that. But I want you to think big. All right, I'm talking about big. I want you to think big because it's those big things that you can actually have, and it's people who think big that actually get them. All right, that's why people are always telling you gotta think big. All right, so when it comes to what it is you want and what you want to have in your life, you're gonna want to think big. All right, you're definitely gonna want to think big. You're gonna want to think outside the box. Don't just settle for what you could have. What do you actually want? That's a possible thing. Getting what you want. Hey, what's up, Jasmine? How are you? All right. Well, welcome. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this live stream. Absolutely. Yeah, we got this is a this is soul food right here. Soul Food Sunday. All right. That's probably what I'll dedicate this live stream to. Soul Food Sunday, because it's food for the soul. It's feeding your mind for you to be able to go out into the world, just like all the other successful people, entrepreneurs, actors, uh, clothing designers, people who own restaurants, anybody who sees themselves successful. It's It's important to think big. It's important to speak things up. It's important to see things as possible for yourself. And people know that. Some people want to do it. Some people don't want to do it. Some people are afraid to do it. People know what they need to do. People actually have ideas, goals, and dreams and things they want to do. But most people don't go out and act on it, or don't want to do it because of that voice in the back of their head. They have a fear of what may happen, or what someone might say, or somebody's opinion. All right. But if you want to obtain everything, you have to open up your mind to be able to accept whatever it is you want as a possibility. All right. Whatever it is you want as a possibility. You've seen a lot of people prior who were already successful that made you believe that it could be possible for you. All right. Anybody that wants to be successful, they had to see success somewhere, and they had to accept it for themselves. And that's the difference between you and other people. The fact that you want certain things for yourself, there's something in your mind that is subconsciously letting you know that that's for you, that is you. You already have that. You're going to have that. You should have that. You deserve it. So there's a link between you and all the other successful people that you've seen, to make you look at that and say, you know what, I can have that. That's for me. For you to want it or see it for yourself some way, somehow. All right. There's a reason why something turned on in your mind and you gravitated towards that. All right. It's a reason why you looked at someone who had something, a certain lifestyle, a certain car, certain house, a certain amount of money, a certain career, a certain I'm not sure if I said lifestyle already, but I'll say it again. Certain lifestyle, certain money style, certain health style, fitness style, or whatever it was that you saw that somebody else has, and the fact that you wanted it for yourself, you automatically should give yourself a pat on the back, because there are people who would see something that they would want that somebody else has, and you already know a person could possibly take a whole different route with that. All right, they could become a hater. All right, so the fact that you saw that and was like, you know what, I'm gonna go out and actually make it happen for myself, or I'm going to at least try, or I'm going to think that it can happen. These are all things that will lead you in a positive direction. All right, and I know people could say do or do not. There is no try, but still try anyway. Because if you do try, you're still doing it, and that's why if you do it, there is no trying. But if you try it and you do it, then it eliminates it. So there you go with that, And I bet you the person who will argue that isn't doing anything. All right, so obtain everything you want this week. All right, who is ready to obtain everything that they want this week? Even if it's one thing that you obtain, right? Say you don't obtain everything. I'm not good. According to your belief, so be it unto you, number one. And number two, if you obtain one thing, just one thing on your list this week, I guarantee you, automatically, it will energize you, and it will motivate you, and it will magnetize your mind to want to get more things and to make more things happen for you in your reality. All right, you'll be quenched for this type of content, or quenched for another opportunity for you to make a blessing enter into your life, or a miracle enter into your life, because you can. All right, you have a miracle making power. You have a blessing power. You can bless yourself. You can make good come into your life. All right. So, and the God that it's coming from is the presence that is within yourself. All right. So you have a lot of power, and God wants you to recognize this power. All right, and that's what Christ was trying to teach us, that we have this power, and it's for us to use it. It's for us to access it. It's for us to create. It's for us to get to the level that we want to get to in life. So a lot of people can get information. A lot of people can be taught. A lot of people can learn things, but not a lot of people can apply things. Not a lot of people can understand things, and not a lot of people know how to use their mind. So a lot of people can, talk down to you or say things to you or be rude to you because you know a certain type of information, or a certain type of knowledge. All right, they may refer to it in a derogatory or belittling way or negative way, but as long as it works for you, I'm telling you, none of that is going to matter. None of that is going to matter. There's so much stuff that has just I just don't even like it. You couldn't even ask me about it anymore, because once I figure out something works, once I figure out something works, I'm going to keep using it, and that's all there is to it. All right, so I hope you all can see the severity and the severity and the urgency in my style right now, and me trying to get you to understand this, and hopefully I already have some people who are on board, who are on the same vibration and frequency, who are already most definitely uh, picking up what's being put down here. All right, shout out to the Soul Tribe, because we're about to obtain everything that we want this week. All right, as a random surprise and gift from God, because He wants to bless you. Accept it and believe now. Accept it and believe right now. Whether you believe it as true, it's true, or whether you believe it as false, it's false. So it doesn't matter. It's up to you. All right. And there are scriptures to even back it up. All right, there are scriptures to even back it up. Okay, yo, cool. Yo, start them. All right, start them. Um, Obtain everything you want this week as a random surprise and gift from God. All right. Everybody put a one in the chat if you're ready to obtain everything you want this week. Put a one in the chat if you're ready to obtain everything you want this week. I want to know who's for real. Put that one in the chat. Only if you're ready. If you're not ready, it's cool. Just want to know who's serious. And again, this is I have lives where people participate, so you can feel free to grab a notebook and a pen, because we're gonna do some practices, all right, some affirmation practices for your mind, so that way you could also speak things into existence, but also plant seeds in your mind as well and water those seeds. All right. And people wonder why affirmations don't work. You can't just say, I am rich one time and expect to continuously have it. And I'm dropping a video on that next. All right. I'm dropping a video on that next. I'm about to blow this affirmation stuff out the water, because and I'm pretty sure there's some other people who already talked about it. All right. But good for them. All right. Because why are there still people who don't understand how to do it then? All right. So what I'm about to do is I got a video that is about to, man, this affirmation stuff is, people are going to understand why. All right, you're going to understand why after this. All right, I'm telling you, this is going to be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. After this next video I drop on the affirmations, that's it. That's the one. That's the one. All right, obtain everything you want. You all right? This is the matrix. Your mind is a very powerful thing. That's why they want it focused on everything else. All right, that's why they want it focused on everything else. There's so many distractions. There's so many, and here, oh my goodness, man. All right, like I'm trying to bring it in full circle. All the stuff that I talk about on my page, like the low vibrational people, they're like, this is why they're called bots. They are basically like remember the thing in the Matrix that got out the cell pod? All right, and I mean, hold on. Let me see if I'm doing this right. Anyway, basically, without confusing anything and without sounding too spaced out, basically, the people that are low vibrational, they're in control. The Matrix is in control of them, and they're the ones going around spreading all the low frequency stuff. You're talking about stuff on the news, and I'm not talking about people who are high vibrational that have conversations about news topics because you need to be aware about certain things. I'm talking about people that are just, it's like they don't see a way out. It's just all they see is what's on the news. All right. It's just negative, 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 negative. All right. They don't have any other view. All right. So I'm talking about the people that kind of are stuck in that, not people who see it and can see above it, see around it, see outside of it. All right. Not the people who are awake. All right. But there are people who are controlled that just go around. Like you might be having a good day, enjoying yourself, and then somebody walks up to you and it's like so and so just got shot, and it's like you didn't even need to hear that. You know, like what is that doing for anyone? The person might already be hit, the person's already dead, or whatever happened, and it's like that's not doing anything for anybody. So I'm talking about stuff like that, not anything that you need to know about or that you know you could be informed about or that someone should know. Just stuff that is like beating a dead horse or stuff that's serving no purpose. Just things that are distractions. All right. So we're putting all that stuff to the side so that we can obtain everything we want. All right. And it's going to come to you out of nowhere. It's going to come to you at random. All right. And when it's going to feel like too good to be true. It's going to feel like it's too good to be true. But yeah, it's going to be like it's too good to be true. All right. Miracles are real. All right. Blessings do happen. All right. You are divine. Those blessings are going to come right out of you. All right. It's going to come out of the power and the presence of God in you. All right. That's where your prayers are going to come from and your blessings are going to come from. It's going to come from the power and the presence of God in you. All right. All those good things are going to come straight up out of you. All right. So what you see is what you get. Yo, Flossy one, I've been looking for it. I have to check my spam because I don't see it. I was looking for it, but I don't see it. Because I have my other phone here right now. I can check. And yeah, I don't yeah, I don't see you in here, sister. Oh. I can't do all that for you now. You done turn the music off. You done turn the music off now. Uh-oh. I can't be doing all that for you now. You can't stop the show.
Have you ever dreamed about living?
See, nobody heard that. All right, just stay peaceful and stay relaxed because we are about to tune right back in just a moment. All right, just a little little things happening right now. Don't pay any mind to it. Just keep your mind focused on what you want. Energy goes where attention flows. Keep your mind focused on all the good things. Whoa, that one's really loud. All right, keep your mind focused on all the good things. All right, that one is extremely loud. Keep your mind focused on not that loud ad, but what you want to manifest, any loud ad and any stuff like that. All right, you want to manifest what it is you want. All right, because when you want to manifest what you want so bad, you're gonna walk totally away from it because you don't want any disruption from the ad companies or whatever that stuff happens with YouTube. All right, so we're just gonna stay over here and we're gonna talk, and it's gonna be over soon. You know what? Probably not, because it's probably a long ad. So just bear with me. We're gonna figure this one out. All right, the devil's always working. All right. The devil's always working, man. But so are we, luckily. All right, God's children are, just a little technical difficulties, man. God's children are always working, all right? God's children are always working. All right. With an M. Yeah, that's weird, man. Yeah, it's not in there, sweetheart. Yeah, that's, I don't know why it's doing that. All right, yeah, I can't spend too much time on that. I don't know what's going on with it. Um, just keep. I don't know what to tell you, sweetheart. We're just gonna have to keep trying. Um, yeah, obtain everything you want this week. All right, even the email from me. All right, you just visualize that email coming in. Um, obtain everything you want. I don't know why that's not working, but we're gonna make it work. That email is gonna come through. All right. We're gonna see to that. Um, yeah, obtain everything you want. All right, so we had a little bit of issues and everything, but I was just explaining on why it's important for you to obtain what you want. People have a life, you only have one, and you should be able to live it to the fullest, and you owe it to yourself. All right, you have to open your mind up to the reality of miracles do happen, and other people have done that same thing. Other people in the same position as someone who may not have been successful or where they wanted to be. They may have been at the very bottom. They may have had the worst job, but they had a job. They may have had no job. They may have been sleeping on the concrete. There have been homeless people that came up with ideas that turned them into millionaires. There have been people who were locked up in prison that came up with ideas that made themselves free. Once I heard that, that literally freed my mind open to infinite possibilities. I'm like, you telling me somebody was locked up and they cared about themselves enough and still had faith enough and didn't give up enough. They cared about themselves enough to not give up. I'm talking about no hope at all. You're in jail. You're in jail, and you still make a way for yourself. God will provide a way for you in the wilderness if you truly believe, y'all. If you think that something is possible, there's no stopping the person that thinks that. All right, so obtaining everything you want this week as a random surprise and gift from God. All right, believe and accept now. All right, everybody put a 2 in the chat if you accept and you believe right now that something good is going to happen for you this week. All right, put that 2 in the chat and sow your seed that something good is going to happen to you this week. All right, that 2 is confirming it. You put that 2 in the chat, you're confirming that something is good. Something good is going to happen for you this week. There you go, yo. Put a 222. There you go, Bruce. Now we're thinking. Yo, let's see. I can't do it all by myself. 222. There we go. 222. Now we're really doing it. All right, let's see. Now you guys are really starting to participate now. All right. So now that we accept and that we believe that we can get what we want, now it's time for the fun part. All right. Because after you accept and you believe that You can have something. And I don't just mean a pair of shoes. I don't just mean a certain car. I'm talking about having your own Walmart. I'm talking about having your own whatever it is you want. See yourself with what you want. You have a connection to this source that will give you whatever it is that your heart desires, as long as it's righteous. Whatever it is that you want, and you can play around if you want to. It'll even give you, we're not even going to get into that. All right, but you'll have to. I mean, you'll see for yourself. And I don't think anybody wants to do that. We just want to enjoy our life and do what's right. So to avoid anything that we wouldn't want to have happen in the first place, let's proceed. All right, you want to see things as possible for yourself, because you owe it to yourself to put the doubt and the worry and anything that is blocking you, all right, and that anything that's blocking you from seeing it as a possibility. There are things that will block people from thinking that things can happen. All right, and if you don't think that something can happen, that's a terrible thing. That's a terrible thing if you don't think something can happen, because it really can. All right, you have a power and a connection to a source that will grant you anything, and people still cut themselves off from it. People deny it. How are you going to deny yourself of something that's rightfully yours? Oh, I don't think I could. I don't know. It couldn't work out. It would work for them, but it wouldn't work for me. Some people think because of some issue, they're too this, they're too that something can't happen. Those are mental blocks. Those are things that really have nothing to do with you getting what you want. Those are things that we put in the way because we feel we're unworthy. You can remove all the unworthiness out of the way. You have to give up something to get something. Move all the unworthiness out of the way. Move all the idea of it not being able to happen out of the way, and just see it as being able to happen. Live in the promised land. You're already there. Live in the end. Live in the reality where it feels good, because your desires are already yours. Your dream has already been fulfilled. Your goals are already accomplished. That's the attitude that you have to wear. All right, just like you wear a shirt, just like you wear a jacket, you wear attitudes in life. And however you meet, life is going to meet you how you meet life. Life is going to meet you how you meet life. The attitude that you go through life with, that's how life is going to meet you. The attitude you go through life with and the feeling that you go through life with, according to that, that's how your blessings are going to be delivered to you. According to your feeling and the attitude that you go throughout life with, that's going to determine the type of blessings that come into your life. So if you have an attitude that there's enough for you, you could be blessed abundantly. No matter what happens, you're always going to have. You're always going to be good. All right. Once you really learn how to work your mind, once an issue comes or a quote unquote problem comes, once you are able to rise above and overlook all your old conditioning, like a higher self, like you're on a cloud and you're looking down on yourself from heaven, observing yourself, Like once you're able to look at your old conditioning and seeing like, I'm not talking to myself like that anymore. I'm not thinking that way about myself anymore. I'm not thinking about life like that anymore. I'm not going to talk things into existence like that anymore. I'm not going to speak over my situation like that anymore. Something may look like it's not going to work out. I'm not going to treat it like it's the end of the world. Something may go wrong. I have to see things going right still. All right. Your attitude is going to create your future event that you're going to be in. Your attitude is going to create the future event that you're going to be in. You'll never speak to yourself again. You'll never think the same way again. You'll never work your mind the same way again. All right. You'll never again once you work on your mind and once you start to see things manifest for you in your life. All right. So we've accepted what we want. Here's the thing. You should be excited. You should be excited because this stuff is real. This stuff is real. So like the people who get it when the good thing happens to you this week and it just comes. It just comes. All right. Good things are going to happen to you because good things are supposed to happen to you. Good things are supposed to happen to you. Good things are going to happen to you. And like if you change your mind like this, how we're changing our mind, if you change your mind like this, it will change your life. It's gonna happen and things will happen. You'll be in emotion and you'll be like, oh snap. You'll be like, yo, this is like my dream is unfolding right before my eyes. You're going to meet the right people for the right reasons. Good things are going to happen to you because good things are supposed to happen to you. It's all about how you choose to condition your mind. Some people condition their mind to stay stuck, stagnant, and they program themselves for mediocrity. Some people program themselves to be mediocre, the mediocre joker. And they're okay with being on that plane of existence. It's just like riding a bike. This isn't difficult. How many of us didn't know how to ride a bike until we got on and because we thought we could and we wanted what did we knew what we wanted. I'm gonna ride this bike. It's my favorite character. It's got the person that I always watch on TV. I got the helmet to match. I got the sneakers to match. I'm right. Everybody else is outside. It's a nice day. I'm riding. I know what I want. I'm riding this bike. I'm getting on this bike. Even if I fall off, I'm going to ride this bike. You knew what you wanted. You went after it. It's the same thing. Apply the same principle. Oh, I know that bike was hard. I had the Spider-Man. My bike was hard. My bike was hard. I had the Spider-Man on it. Little Spider-Man training wheels and the little. I didn't have the stuff on the front. We had all that extra plastic on the bikes and stuff like today. But man, we didn't. You did little handlebar covers, man. You couldn't tell me they didn't turn up on them handlebar covers. That Spider-Man bike was hard. I remember it to this day. Yep. But basically, I mean, it just goes to show you that it's basic and it's a lot harder than people think. People procrastinate because the idea that they have about themselves. And when you procrastinate about something that you want to do that's you, it's because there's a mental block. If something in your life that you want isn't coming into your life, there's a mental block. Manifestation is easy. God wants you to have the things that you want. God wants you to have your desires met. He wants to experience them through you. But the thing is, you have to get all the blocks out of the way, all the if, ands, or buts out of the way, all the I can'ts out of the way, all the negative thinking out of the way. by accepting and believing. So, with that being said, all right, now that we're all ready to accept and receive, all right, we're ready to accept and receive what it is that we want. All right, we're about to do some affirmations, all right, about us getting what it is that we want. Just a little short session of affirmations, and then a little prayer, and then any questions that anybody has or anything that anybody wants to discuss related to the topic. We can go in on it. All right, so I hope everybody still has their pen and their pad. I hope you were able to write down some of the things that we talked about. So if not, you can always watch the live again, rewind the live, write some things down. But we're about to spit some hot fire, and we're about to get these we're about to get all our desires met, and we're about to obtain everything that we want this week. All right, so grab your pen, get your pad, take a deep breath, get yourself in a receptive state. See and feel yourself having what it is that you want. How would it feel if you were able to obtain everything that you wanted this week? How would it feel? How would it feel if you could get everything that you wanted to obtain this week? How would you feel? How would you look? Would you walk different? Would you talk different? Would you be dancing all over the place? Would you be jumping up and down, shouting, celebrating? Would you be kicking your feet up, driving in your brand new car, looking like a star? Because you know who you are. All right, you're a child of God. You deserve all of God's goodness. You are a child of the King, and you don't deserve anything less. You deserve the absolute best. All that the Father has is yours. All that the Father has is mine. All right, drive that one on home. All that the Father has is mine. All that the Father has is mine. All right, we're going to start off with that one. All that the Father has is mine. 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 I see all my manifestations coming to me this week. I see all my manifestations coming to me this week. I see all my manifestations coming to me this week. I see all my manifestations coming to me this week. I easily and effortlessly obtain all that I need, want, and desire. I easily and effortlessly obtain all that I need, want, and desire. I easily and effortlessly obtain all that I need, want, and desire. A bunch of major, big blessings are entering into my life now. A bunch of major, big blessings from God. A bunch of major, big blessings from God are entering into my life right now. A bunch of major big blessings from God are entering into my life right now. God said, let there be. He said, let there be light. And there was light. All right. A bunch of major big blessings are entering. And no, there we go. A bunch of major big blessings from God are coming forth into my life right now. All right. Speak it up. Talk it up. All right. A bunch of major big blessings are coming into my life right now. This week and every week after are going to be filled with blessings. This week, every week after are going to be with blessings. All right, filled with blessings. This week and every week thereafter are going to be filled with blessings. This week and every week. Doesn't have to stop at this week. This week and every week. All right, this week and every week are going to be filled with blessings. I accept the idea of me having everything I want, just the way I want. Thank God. I accept the idea of me having everything that I want just the way I want. Thank God. I accept the idea of me having everything I want just the way I want. Thank God. All that I desire is manifesting and will come to me this week. Praise God. All that I desire is manifesting and will come to me this week. Praise God. All that I desire is manifesting and will come to me this week. Praise God. Random gifts and surprises are pouring into my life right now and right here at this very moment. Random gifts and surprises are pouring into my life right here and right now at this very moment. Random gifts and surprises are pouring into my life right here at this very moment. I have the mind power to make my dreams manifest this week. I have the mind power to make my dreams manifest this week. I have the mind power to make my dreams manifest this week. I have the mind power to make my dreams manifest this week. I see and feel myself obtaining everything I need and want. I see and feel myself obtaining everything that I need and want. I see and feel myself obtaining everything that I need and want. I see and feel myself obtaining everything that I need and want. I see and feel myself obtaining everything that I need and want. I see every big blessing that I could ever imagine and be thankful and grateful for entering into my life this week. I see myself jumping up for joy. I see myself shouting up to heaven, thanking God for all the good things that are coming into my life. All right, I see myself just being so happy and so thankful, and it being just so crazy to me that all the things that I desired actually came true. Wow, it's so crazy. Everything that I had on my list that I wanted, everything that was on my list that I wanted to manifest, everything that I saw myself having, everything that I prayed to God for. It's so crazy. It's at my fingertips. It's in my life. It's in my bank account. It's at my disposal right here and right now. I have all the access to everything that I could ever need and want. All because I mentally accepted it. All because I put the idea in my mind that it was possible, that it could happen, that my dream could become a reality. And it will become a reality because it already is a reality and I'm living in it. I choose to live in the end goal of my desired dream, where I already have lived out all the success that I could ever live out. And I am enjoying all the fruits of my labor as I continue to work and become greater and greater. All that is happening for me right now. All the good that I could ever desire is coming into my life right now. All the money that I could ever want is entering into my life right here and right now. All the success that I could ever want is entering into my life right here and right now. My bank account is overflowing with money. I said, my bank account is overflowing with money. Look at all the money just pouring into my bank account. Look at all the wealth just pouring into my bank account. Look at all the money just coming into my life easily and effortlessly. I want you to see money just pouring into your life. I want you to see you having enough money to meet your needs, to pay your bills and meet your needs. So that way you can be happy. That way you can go on vacations. That way you can live a better life. That way you won't be uptight. You'll be relaxed and be able to sit back and count stacks. All right, because if that's what you want to do, all right, if that's one of your wishes, if that's your desire, guess what? God wants to sit there and count some money through you. God wants to go on that brand new vacation through you. God wants to sit in that boat and go fishing, and even if it's just a small wooden boat by a lake, you don't even have to own the lake. Some of us want to own a lake. You don't even have to own the lake. You just want to just sit and have a nice peaceful place and just go fishing and just have something that's just the way you want to have it, however you want to have it. All right, you can want to do it big, you can want to do it medium, however you want to do it. All right, but just see yourself with what you want because it's possible. All right, and see yourself already having what you want and using it and accessing it, because that's what these practices are for. When you are using your mind the way that we are now, you're building a reality for yourself in the metaphysical realm. Once you entertain the thought and the idea of that reality being real enough, it actually begins to become concrete and it will actually trickle down and manifest in this physical realm. And that's how people are making the things that they want happen and come into their life. They're seeing themselves with it. They're using it. They're enjoying it. They're not excluding themselves from already having what they want. When they see other people with it, they see themselves as having it, even though they don't physically have it. They have it in their mind. They have the idea of it. They have the consciousness of it. If you have the idea and the consciousness of a thing, that vibration right there is strong enough to attract what you want into your life. I woke up in a new Bugatti. He might have actually woke up, and you don't know how strong this stuff is, man. When you have time on your hands and you have already become successful and done certain things, like you don't understand how powerful the mind is. He might have actually woke up in a new Bugatti. You don't know. Y'all, some of y'all are laughing and be like, Drew, that's far out. You don't know. You don't know, man. You can make things manifest. Actually, with just getting power and you actually going to get it. And some of us have actually made things manifest, like poof, there it is. But it's still God at the end of the day. It's the power and his presence through us. Some of us are just able to access it on a higher level to where, you know, you cross that fine line. So we have 24 people in the live stream. All right, I hope everybody enjoyed this live stream. All right, I hope you all enjoyed it just as much as I did, and I hope you guys took a lot away from it. All right, I felt that this was a powerful one. I felt that we covered a lot. I felt that you know this was one where if you really if you really understood what was being talked about, you could really do a lot with what we discussed today. All right, so hope everybody enjoys their week and has a great week. I'll see you guys later in another live stream that I'm going to be doing, possibly today or possibly either tomorrow. But thank you everybody for stopping by. All right, I hope you all enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed everything about this live stream. And just to let you know too, you know how it was a little whatever with the live stream. Well, I prayed over this one, so I prayed before this live stream that we'd be able to get this one all the way through. All right, so make sure you thank God and just be accepting and thankful and grateful for what you all for having the things that you want already. All right, so I'll see you all in the next live stream. All right, so I'm really trying to stress that to you. Be thankful and grateful for all the things that you already, that you want. Because if you're thankful and you're grateful for it, you're putting out the vibration that you already had it. So giving thanks and being grateful for things that you desire to have, or things that you want in your life, or things that you see yourself with, a career, lifestyle, home, car, business, success, money, whatever it is. Love, for some of the people out there looking for those things. All right, looking for to manifest their partners and things like that is possible. So it's all about what you want, all about what you believe is possible. All right, so this week I want you to really focus on and hone in on who you're listening to. All right, this week I really want you to focus in on and hone in on who you're listening to. Be careful of who you're listening to this week. All right, it may be that world mind, it may be the matrix mind coming to try to deprogram you or reprogram you and put you back to sleep, put you back in check. So that live stream we did the other day, I'm not going back to sleep. You can't make me. All right, I'm not going back to sleep. All right, you shouldn't either. So yeah, I'll see you all later.